I just got back from seeing the movie that made millennials and a fair number of Gen Zs never want to drive behind a truck carrying logs of wood. Final Destination is a franchise that taught people about safe driving distances, and the latest chapter, Final Destination Bloodlines, which comes 14 years after the last installment, does not hold back. Here's a conversation I had with my friend after the movie. A brief introduction for those who were just coming across the movie or need a little recap of Final Destination. It's all about someone having a premonition of a catastrophic accident, maybe a car accident, plane crash, and then that person jumps in, saves a bunch of people from certain death as it happened in the premonition, but death comes back for every one of those saved people in the most horrifying, gory ways, often mimicking the disaster they escaped. Now, Bloodlines takes us back to 1968, acting as a prequel to the entire franchise, when a guy takes his girlfriend, Iris Campbell, to the opening ceremony of the Skywise restaurant. Skywise is a restaurant seated high above in the sky. Iris is not comfortable in this luxury restaurant, which has hundreds of guests. She's uneasy, and we soon learn she's pregnant. Then, a chilling premonition hits her right before her eyes. The glass dance floor shatters, a gas leak sparks, and an explosion engulfs everyone. Back in reality, Iris leaps into action, evacuating the dance floor and stopping the gas leak, saving countless lives. But you know the drill. She only delayed the inevitable. Death stalks every single person from that night, and some of their demises tie directly into the other Final Destination films. Decades later, Iris is still alive, but her granddaughter Stephanie, who is in college, starts having nightmares from the Skywise restaurant's opening. That is the disaster that did not happen. And it actually hinders her at school because it comes every time she closes her eyes for 2 whole months. So she picks her bags, runs back home to get answers, and that's it. Bloodlines. The film enhances the chilling tale of generational trauma, how the sins and fears of our ancestors can ripple down, forcing descendants to face the same horrors. It's a fresh angle for the franchise, and it hits hard. What I liked about the movie, I wouldn't say it was absolute cinema, but it was a good cinematic experience. Bloodline nails the art of foreshadowing, from the opening shot of a train track to a truck carrying logs of wood driving past the hospital. The clues are subtle, but trust me to pay attention. From the moment I saw a train track as the first shot, I just knew it meant something. Turned out it was a big clue for how the movie would end. The other thing this film explored is the depth of a parent's love. We see 2 siblings from the same troubled bloodline take wildly different paths. One pours everything into giving his kids the life he never had, while the other makes a heart-wrenching choice to walk away and abandon her kids, shielding them from her own paranoia, which is a result of her childhood. It was an interesting contrast. What I did not like about this movie, I wish we got more. I love that it was a 1 hour, 40 minutes movie, and they absolutely did justice to that time. But I needed more for at least the lead character, Stephanie, and her brother before that last scene. All previous Final Destination movies never had an end credit scene, but I and others in the cinema were still seated after the movie, waiting for something, anything. That's to show you how much we wanted more.